Hey Marlene, Daphne here. Happy New Year. Really good to hear from you. I'm glad you took a bit of a break. I think it's really important to just have a bit of a breather sometime. So much going on in the world, so much rubbish going on in the world as well. We've just gone back into another lockdown, number 3, and they have also now closed schools. So schools were open last time, lockdown 2, now they're closed, so it's chaos. My day today is full of meetings because we start tomorrow, and it just means the children are home. It's just, no one wants this. It's really hard, isn't it? And it's dark and it's very cold. Anyway, hey, good to have you here. I'm really surprised you didn't get a band 7 on your writing. I mean, you are so close. I think it's really important you focus on your reading as well. If you can get 7 or more in everything, obviously that's going to really, really help you. And also it means that if you're kind of near that in writing, they can kind of push you a bit higher. So work on everything. Don't leave anything behind. This is a really interesting title, very relevant today, isn't it? So let's just have a look here. Some people believe homework should not be given to school children. Others, however, say it's an important requirement for children to be able to develop. Okay, discuss both views, give your opinion. Okay. Make sure when you're choosing your own titles, you have a full range of essay types. Okay, so check out problem solution, check out causes and solutions, very similar. Check out advantages, disadvantages. Obviously, you've got opinion. Make sure you are confident in all the different types of essay. Okay. So following classic educational concepts with the participation of extracurricular tasks at home, or the preferring of new innovative methods without homework, is a debatable topic which sparks now and then. Okay, whoa, complex sentence. Okay. Following classic educational concepts with the inclusion, I wouldn't say participation, with the inclusion of extracurricular tasks at home, okay, or the preferring of new innovative methods without homework. You definitely want is just this typo. Is a debatable topic among educators, and I would stop there. I wouldn't have this which sparks now and then. Okay, I think that is not so strong. This is a very strong start. So, following, you should have here really to follow. Or even you're kind of asking an indirect question, so whether to follow. So for me, I think this would be better, whether to follow. So should you, really is what you're saying. Should you do this or that? So whether to follow classic educational concepts with the inclusion of extracurricular tasks at home, or the preferring of new innovative methods without homework, is a debatable topic among educators. Okay, for me, that works better. Okay, I believe the inclusion, so either just that including, so take that out, make it a verb. The including homework is a tried and tested model and should not lack in school schedules. Okay, I'll emphasize this opinion. Really nice. Good, strong writing there. Well done. Like that. On one hand, it's the main responsibility of teachers and lecturers to educate their students. Nonetheless, this traditional practice is offered in most societies. Why nonetheless? Nonetheless is like, and for me, not the right word there. It's almost like however, you just want and, actually. I know it's not so exciting. And this traditional practice is often in most societies. Parents especially might see homework as a burden due to a pressurizing and fast-paced lifestyle. Good. I keep going here. And in some cases, this extra work could be found as, rather than found as, you want to have actually seen as, or really good one is deemed, which is very high level. So you found wouldn't be correct, but found as useless. You could have, so seen as useless or deemed as useless, or found to be. Now that does work. So you found to be is correct, but not found as. So found to be useless or seen as useless, and overwhelming for both pupils, no comma there. Both pupils and adults, and may lead to behaviour problem in children or even aggressive parenting situations. Fantastic. Really, really nice. Very clear arguing. Lovely language in there. It's looking good. Moreover, some Swedish models and private schools have abolished homework in total and operate completely without these duties in order to improve creativity and cherish indispensable idle time. Really nice. Rather than duties, I would go these demands. Duties is something that you have to do, like your work. Demands is something that somebody is asking of you. So homework is that asking of you. Okay, really good. On the other hand, homework, as part of a traditional educational concept, is known to deepen infinitive knowledge and internalise subjects and themes more sufficiently. Okay, you need aid students to internalise, or make that a noun. So you could have aid the internalisation. Such a sort of school word. Internalisation of subjects. Okay, or memory of subjects and themes more sufficiently. Okay. So either way, you can either do it like that with a verb, or remember you can make the verb into a noun, do it that way. This is because it uses the concept of constant repetition. Okay, constant adjective repetition to gain and accomplish several skills. Good. Therefore, recent, not therefore, Moreover is okay because you're adding information. Therefore is like the conclusion, but so you've got to add the information first. Moreover, recent studies indicate, now careful here, studies is plural. So watch out your noun-verb agreement there. Recent studies indicate that regularly attending and practicing of multiple contents within educational and pastoral environments significantly improve the abilities of students by about 80%. Comma there so I can breathe. Attending and practicing. I don't think you need that. Practicing multiple contents. Additionally, homework might trigger special brain functions and subsequently lead to a growth of memory capacity, or just simply memorization, creativity and personal development. Okay, really, really good. Very strong arguments here. This is really very fluent writing. Did you do this in the exam? Because if you did this in the exam, you should be there. I mean, this is really, really fantastic. It's very clear. And also what I like is that you've done this in these amount of words. So this is a good argument. Really, really good. To conclude, it's undeniable that, now watch out, remember, opinion. So repeat your opinion here in the end. To conclude, I believe, or I confirm, or I strongly believe, it's undeniable the concept of homework should be seen as a valuable and additional method to learn and teach various various content with no S. Various content, you could have topics and concepts. You could have all of those, which would be quite nice actually. Nevertheless, a rebalance of the amount of tasks is required to guarantee success and prevent overwhelming situations. Lovely, fantastic. This is a debate which we have a lot in the UK, especially now with all these poor children on Zoom the whole time, and then you have homework on your computer. I mean, no, I think it's really bad. You should go back to reading a book. Nice title, well done. Really, really good work. I mean, I feel I'm not adding much value here because I'm very happy with what you're doing. Don't forget the grammar element, okay? Don't forget the conditionals. Don't forget some passives. Maybe next time just focus on grammar. See what you can push on the grammar. Just give yourself little targets. Okay. So here we've got two charts here: total income spending, or a table and the charts. Okay. So we've got total income here, decreasing, and spending on food and clothes increasing slightly. Okay, and then you've got a breakdown of that spending. Okay. The table illustrates the total revenues of 2 precise years. Watch out with this, okay? Precisely is an adverb. So she worked precisely, okay? Precise is an adjective. So ly is an adverb, not an adjective. So 2 precise years measured in pounds sterling. Well, the 2-pie chart compared the spending on 2 product groups. Good. Overall, 2010 registered more income, whereas 2013, the amount of outlay, it's plural anyway, was higher than 3 years previously. Not 3 years ago. 3 years ago is 2018, but 3 years previously. Okay. The category of meat and fish and drinks were most chosen, while the group of other foods was unchanged over the given period. Okay. Very nice. You could maybe make that a line. There you go, just for clarity. In 2010, average household income. Now, I know it doesn't say household, but I think you can add that there. Income. So look, 29,000, and I'll definitely do that. Yeah. And diminished. Now you diminished by about. Now we diminished by something. Watch out on these prepositions, because this is something that is important here. In 2013, notably, food and pumps saw more sales. Now, instead of saw, you can make this more exciting. Registered, recorded, witnessed. So make a note of those ones. I think we probably had that before. Make a note of those. Okay. More sales in 2010 at 14,000 compared to the consumption of those items, plural. That and those in later time. Okay. The utilization. Now, probably not. I would say the purchase of fresh fruit and veg developed from a 5th to a 3rd. Good, followed by dairy from 15 to 20%. Now, there are some purists who say that you shouldn't mix fractions and percentages in the same sentence. Okay, I'm not sure how much it really matters, but it might be worth just mentioning there, because you've started in fractions, a 5th. Maybe you should carry on in fractions here. So you'd have to say a quarter, from 15 to 20%. Okay, I'm not sure it matters, but just something to think about if you're doing it. Proportions. So the proportions which decreased were meat and fish by 10% and clothes by 1 in 10. Again, yeah, stick with whatever it is. Okay. The remaining category of other foods was stable at 18% throughout the time frame. Good, nice answer. Okay. Now, could we do more comparisons? So, not as popular as. Could we do any more of that? As less purchased than. So remember these just comparative structures. More. So that was the. And you've got your superlatives: the highest, the lowest. Yeah. Most popular category. Okay, I'm going to try and find somewhere some really good expressions. I'm going to see if I can find those, and I'll just include them in the link. But really good work. Lovely to talk to you again.